Welcome back to Perdition's Gate. We are now entering the world of the Ancients. And Ancients, like any other, precursor tropes, are ancient aliens that lived a long time ago, and you never learn a damn fucking thing about them. Only the only evidence of shit they left behind. So, there's no explanation for what they are necessarily. Just that demons took their shit, but I don't know if that meant they're still there, or if they just abandoned it and the demons found it. I don't know. I don't know. It is strange though. It's just like, okay, you want to just make up a right? You know, there was something like that with Star Trek. It was with the Iconians, but then they explained it more in Star Trek Online. By the way, Star Trek Online seems to really go through with like having the future of Star Trek canon, which that might be why they don't have a series set after Voyager yet. Besides what we did with Discovery, the only thing with Discovery is like smashing it in between Enterprise and original series. I do have to wonder about that. Senses of... I wonder if they put in Star Trek Picard stuff in Star Trek Online. Maybe I should find out. I don't know. I'm not really an MMO person, but I can't deny them actually having actors in the content, so... Plus, I would just solo everything. So, it's not for me. I can't see shit. Where am I? This is a place. Structures. Structural integrity. Oh my god. Going up the stairs and we shot him down with this shotgun and we wonder where we are. It could be another place on Earth, but it's not. This is the way. The way of all things. Yes, I am addressing them one at a time, because I do not like being shot so soon in the damn level, when I barely have anything to work with. I mean, if I were pistol starting, I barely have anything to work with. Yeah. You know, I also find that people comment after they're done with their speedruns, and that's kind of cool. Wish I was informative as that, and I'm not. I mean, I'm informative, but not like to the point where I script informativeness. I just kind of say things that come out my mouth and go, SPLAT! Oh yeah, that looks friendly. No sir, I don't like it. I'm not going over there. Not yet. Not until everything has died that's directly in front of me, just to make sure they don't come back at me later. Ah! Single Baron. Looking for White Doom Guy, male. ASL? Age? Unknown. Sex? Unknown. Location? Unknown. Well, how about this? Age? Immortal. Sex? Every single one. Yes. Or sex, yes. And location, omnipresent. So it's like... Yeah. Yes. Really puts another meaning to the word omnipotence, I'm sure. When you're all-powerful and you do anything you want... There we go, I got a map. I'm gonna abuse the hell of the map because the map deserves it, and people don't use the map enough in games. The in-game map enough. I feel like a map mechanic used for Doom may have had something, not just because Wolfenstein was easy to get lost in, but I think actually using it itself may have had something to do with inspiration from the Zelda games. You know what I mean? Were there other maps before then? I don't know. But why didn't Zelda 2 have maps? That's kind of a letdown, isn't it? I guess you don't exactly get lost, but still. Kinda sucks. 4 skeletons sitting at the throne. All of them dead. Bones a crample crackle. Snap crackling and popping those bones. Again, I don't know why the ancients live in such a wooden place. It really, really makes me think we're just going to the boardwalk in Doom 2, aren't we? You know, the Caribbean level? That's what it makes me think of. It's got water and wood, and I don't recognize this as an ancient planet. In fact, the skybox is still the same as in previous levels, so I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of, we're still portaling in between back the ancients and, like, wherever the fuck we were. I don't know. Yeah, there's sure a lot of shit hiding around here. Because I just died. meaninglessly. Okay. I guess you be dead. You think Epic will ever bring back Unreal Tournament? Because Fortnite has swallowed it whole. And that's the only reason I'm upset. Now you know about the things in which I'm ridiculously angry about when I shouldn't be, because it's just a game. Firing it in my face. Well, you can get Unreal Tournament Steam, so I don't know what I'm about. Dun 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 dun. But I mean, like stuff like, I guess you get Jazz Jacker on Dog, but I'm talking like, wait, no, you get Jill Jungle on Dog. But I swear, I think maybe all the old Epic games are just available on GOG now. Does that include, not Rapture, I'm thinking of, fucking, it's like Descent, but it's not. It's basically Doom, but you're in a spaceship. It's that, which I plan to do an LP of that someday. It's very likely. I think people know what I'm talking about. I just forgot. I forgot the name of it. It's a good game, though. It's got, like, you know, mission objectives, flying around and shooty shit. But yeah, imagine if basically Descent, but it's actually just Doom-style maps. I'll get to it someday. You pinky swear? I pinky swear. Okay. Are you all dead yet? I told him to count the number of corpses. 1, 2, 3 corpses. 4, 5 corpses. Yes, it is I, Corpse Commander. Commander of corpsing. Isn't it weird how they call it corpsing when someone laughs when they're not supposed to while they're acting? Like, why so existential, Actors Guild? Do you not know what you pretend to purport yourself to be? Alright, Doom Guy's got a nasty case of the pink eye. He's gonna have to treat that shit. Someone punched him in the face. It was not fun. Yeah, I guess it's more like you get hit in the face so hard that your eyes just start getting bloodshot and it looks like you need to sleep. Which I assume is just a double black eye. Actually, yeah. I thank every day that I have never had a black eye, and I never want that to happen. Seriously, eyes are valuable. Especially in the video game world. You need everything. The eyes mean everything! Da-da-da-da-dum. So, what have I been up to? How has the Game Wolf been doing after being sick? Well, the Game Wolf has a newfound boost of, well, not really creativity, but the plans just go faster than ever. A little, like, remnants of the past few years. I'm deleting them from my life. But, I mean, it's not gonna be gone completely. It's just to be like, it's not gonna hinder what I'm doing on YouTube anymore. Let's go with that. But I must admit, when I get a little pissed off and depressed and such, I turn to some games that have no business being LP'd just because I kind of want to do something, but it feels wrong. Like, I'm not, like, it's a roguelike thing, where if you just play a roguelike, you can just keep playing and be like, oh god, so fun, so good, but then it's like, well, besides they're not really being level designed, technically, there's also the case of, you could just keep doing it, and you'd wonder where the stopping point is, and it was becoming a problem. I had this happening while playing Drox Operative the last time I was sick before then, and yeah, never again. I swear, you could just make your whole life based on one game that way, like with MMOs, so I didn't want to fall in that trap. I want to explore the worlds of the Dooms. Yep. I want to have some stupid fun, make a Pandora station based on Barbie Girl by Aqua. You may or may not have fun. I cannot promise. As long as half of it is just Aqua anyway, then it's like, okay. Del Agua. Wait, is that an Archvile, or is it a... It's a knight. Wowzers. I believe I'm still wearing my trousers. Yeah, this level's actually long. Huh. It's not like how other levels were long because I had a lot to do. This level is legitimately actually longish. Might be the longest I've done this set, from what I recall. But I didn't think it'd be that bad. I think it's just the beginning part where you get your shit kicked in and you have to watch out. So, yeah, I've just been very cautious that way. Speaking conclusively, what's going on down there? I lifted some shit up, but for what reason? I can't say, but this is what happens. It's like another arena that forms here. Pretty cool. And then I'm going to get to go up on in that shit. Which reminds me of this board game, which I can't remember it. It's one of those tip of my tongue things. Basically, you have these, like, 2x2 pieces, right? And you're, like, building the game board. And, like, each turn, you build a piece of the game board and you place a piece. And your player pieces have numbers. But you can do some things with it. Like, you have to build these pieces a certain way, and you can either make it so that you have higher places to put your player pieces, or you just, like, crush the other guy's piece with the game board. And then also, when the board's completely finished, you just move your pieces around until someone wins. I think winning ends is just jumping on the other dude, and also it might have something to do with what the numbers and the pieces are. I forget how that works. I think it might be dice rolling that determines what number piece you get to move, or something like that, because I didn't think it was like Stratega, where it's like, highest piece takes lowest piece, or something. No. Nah. But if anyone remembers what that game is, please let me know, because it was kind of cool. I like stuff like that. There's something like that with Monopoly, where you just kind of build your board. I guess it was Lego Monopoly or something? Yeah. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Also the reason why I enjoy Carcassonne, so now you know. Yes, I like Carcassonne. I also like Settlers of Catan. The problem is, when I introduce it to people in person, it's just like, we don't want to play, it's too complicated. And it's like, they finally get into it, and then I, like, win a little too hard. So, yeah. I bet you're wondering, how can you win a game like that when there's, like, elements of trade? Oh, I have my fucking ways. You'd be surprised what kind of shit I can prepare for. It's like, don't worry, just give me one of those pieces. No, if you want to play the right way, just don't give me fucking anything. Just like when you're playing against me in Mario Party. Just gang up on me. You might stand a chance. It's the only way. It's the only way to be sure. The knight dies, and then the Baron replaces him. On the world's wildest Doom videos, he takes a left. He shoots the Baron. He shoots the Pain Elemental. Looks like crime doesn't pay. He goes forward. Next time on World's Wildest Police Doom videos, I'm policing the Doom. Defund me, please. Ah! I don't know where that came from. Anyway, that part of the map looks like that board game I was discussing earlier that I don't have a name associated with, that we're going to go traverse shortly. Yeah, it's almost like hexagons mixed with little passages. Kind of like that, except, you know, 4 podiums would be at the same height. That's beside the point, though. The point is, I get to come up with neat little side conversations based on these parts of the level that, you know, tickle the memory banks. Saving my game from the large wooden tower. The large wooden tower! What, you've never heard of the large wooden tower? It's the greatest game. You just gather around, build a large wooden tower, and when you think it's about to fall, you all shout together, "Large wooden tower!" and then you'd be done with it. From the makers of People Making Money Game and red and black pieces. And game people play when they do war-like stuff. Symmetrically. Yeah. Breaking down the game to its most basic parts. Since the basic times. Yeah. You might be good at chess, but are you good at laser chess? Also, is Quadradia still up there? It probably is. That game's fun. If not bullshit, but also the way I've won sometimes. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm like bum rushing these videos right now because I really want to do my next project. It's not the Mario one. I just did that one. The one after it. It's a surprise. I'm not going to tell you yet. I am not going to tell you until the moment it's up. I'm not even going to do a Twitter post about it. No hints, nothing. This is a complete surprise. You weren't expecting it. You didn't think I could do it. And I'm going to do it. Which is saying something, considering I've invoked motion controls now in my playthroughs. For games that apply them, because they're mostly side-scrollers anyway! I guess the exception is if I ever decide to do Metroid Prime stuff, actually. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I could do Metroid Prime walkthroughs now, huh? Save that for when I've done Super Metroid, how about? Okay, fair? Yeah, like, I would only do Super Metroid and then Metroid Prime 1 and 2. I just haven't done Metroid Prime 3 yet, so I'll come back to you on that one. But also, I'd rather, I don't know. It's weird when you have the Wiimote control a first-person shooter, kind of. Even though it's quite appropriate to do so, so it might work out, I don't know. But I thought you don't like playing first-person shooters on consoles. Well, this is a Nintendo game, okay? They got it worked out. It's fine. It's fine. Plus, I owe it to Retro Studios, since I know I'm going to be doing their other Donkey Kong Country games. At least one of them. The other one, not yet. I have this thing about doing Switch titles, in which I'll wait on them because, especially the Wii U ones, since they finally did DLC long after Mario Kart 8 was released, so that's why. Don't do any Switch games. They'll just make DLC 10 years later. By the way, I'm noticing a lot of ROM hacks I've gotten into or noticed are getting remastered. Can you cut it out? I kind of want to do these things, you know? If you keep remaking them, I don't know which version I'm supposed to be doing. I'm surprised you haven't done that with Doom mods yet. Don't give them ideas.